We're at the 2010 Mazda Speed 3. It's the turbocharged version of the Mazda 3. Basically, it has a very similar body to the Mazda 3. This year they did make some changes to the exterior of it. They did change the tail lights, as well as the hatch door is a little bit more aerodynamic. The last ones were a little bit flatter. So this one actually comes out a little bit if you're able to look at it from the side here. The tail lights also pop out, which they didn't used to do in the old models either.
This is the Mazda Speed 3. I actually just purchased a Mazda 3 hatchback, which is pretty similar to this. I have last year, so it doesn't have this this kind of a smile grille that is big on the cars. That's one of their big style changes for this year. Is this grille almost looks like, if you look at it, like it's smiling at you. One thing I do like is that these have the round fog lights. The past years they were all rectangular, so I think that's a nice option. This obviously has the scoop hood, as the Mazda Speed 3. The Mazda 3 does not have that. This is also a foursome like the other one is, but this one's turbocharged, which means it goes much faster, about 100 horsepower more than the last one. Quite quick. It doesn't actually affect the gas mileage too bad. The other one gives about 30 highway, this is about 25, 26, so you're not losing too much for the extra horsepower.
Last year's model had a lot of buttons on the steering column, and it looks like this year's model is no different. 15 or 16 buttons here, volume controls, Bluetooth, navigation, and then cruise control, you know, your standard buttons. It's a little too much for me.
I would get lost.
Because you have the same thing about 6 inches away from you on the dash, so I don't think it's necessary to have everything right here. I like the interior of this car better than probably any car that we've seen today in regards to the way it feels. The dash isn't that hard plastic. It's actually kind of got a soft, squishy, rubbery feel to it, which is nice. Very spacious car. The safety ratings are great, almost 5 stars all around, which is awesome. This is a car that I have been in the market for a long time that I will probably purchase in the near future. So looking at this, I'm a little biased to my opinions.
One issue is that in these, the back is not so. This is where it really becomes a hatchback over a wagon.
Yeah, not a ton of room. You kind of think the car looks a lot longer and you get in, and it doesn't feel very long and big inside.
Yeah.
So it could use a little more space, but you know, if you don't have a family where you have someone getting in and out of the backseat every day, and it's just friends for a road trip or the occasional time you have people in your car, not a big deal.
And the back seats are pretty comfortable. I mean, they're probably as comfortable as the front seats, which is good too. Overall, I love this car. I've loved this car for a couple years, so my opinion is going to be a little biased. I love the exterior of this car. I don't think there's really one thing that I don't like about the new model.
To me, the 2010 got a lot girlier. The body style feels a little different, feels a little bit smaller in certain places. The grille, the grin.
But I think the grille is less noticeable depending on the color of car you've had, because I saw a red one driving down the freeway, and that's the first thing I noticed on it.
Yeah, the red or the white really pops out. The dark colors, you don't see it as much. But yeah, I think overall for me, I'd have to give it a thumbs down, I think. After purchasing a 2008, really the only thing that's gotten better for me is the fog lights. So thumbs down, unfortunately.
Thumbs up. All the way. 2010 Mazda Speed 3.